the Muny also has the history of, when we look back at what we know as the general conversation culturally about art, the Muny was in its current day in those times as well. You know, you talk about that Richard Rogers and Oscar Hammerstein came here to work with some of their shows, you know. That is not a common history anywhere else, but it had the gravitas to people who were part of the New York theater that they knew they could come here and they would get the same quality.
Producing exceptional musical theater. It's right here in the Muny mission statement. The Muny is lucky to have a family of talented collaborators who make the magic happen every summer. Directors and designers who bring a fresh vision for each show. Artists and craftspeople who build and create scenery, costumes, and more. Performers who sing and dance and bring the stories to life. And so many more people working behind the scenes. The Muny is also a home where new voices and artistic talents can thrive. We're always pushing the creative envelope, and we're proud to show our commitment to artistic excellence every time you take your seat here.
People who are very passionate about what they do, very specific. And I think the excellence comes from the belief that we can do it, the desire to do it, but also, and this is what's so important to me, you're naive if you think that any sort of creative process doesn't involve conflict. Now, how we handle the conflict, how we manage it, how we do it respectfully, how we do it smartly, how we do it artfully, how we look for the inspiration and the idea where we go, wow, who said that? That's amazing. What if we did that? Are the most important things.
What the Muny has done that I think Broadway is jealous of, if I may, people who are coming out here, people are flying out from New York to see the show here. So the difference is that kids who have been used to going on YouTube and looking up a bootleg of me singing Wicked can come to the Muny and see a fully realized Broadway production at the same level and scale as a Broadway production is.
For 100 years, the Muny has continually redefined excellence for itself. Understanding what makes a great show and how to connect with a contemporary audience is key to working in a medium that is constantly changing.
You know, we're always going in with the design team to push the boundaries of what we think the Muny holds us back, but the Muny never holds us back. It's always an opportunity to expand in some way or do something. Like even with Beautiful, just having that whole unit, you know, pivot and turn and take us into, you know, the intimacy of that show was kind of staggering that we found that way to tell that story.
It's one of the coolest jobs in the world. You get to play around with things and create art, and the best thing about it is it's a team sport. And a lot of art is not that way, and we get to do that with hundreds of people here every summer. And the coolest thing is we get to do it for an audience of 11,000 people a night. Get to come in and we get to entrance them with the show, really bring them into a perspective that they normally wouldn't be in.
To do it at this scale, at this theater, that is remarkable to its artists. We've been kidding, and Jill, who plays Golda, says that this theater is the Canyon Ranch of theaters. And it is, because any need you may have is addressed and taken care of, and so we feel remarkably held.
For more than a century, the Muny has provided a world-class theatrical experience for hundreds of thousands of patrons each summer. In the span of just 10 weeks, our artists build 7 musicals from the ground up on a grand scale that rivals Broadway productions. Artistic excellence is at the forefront of everything we do at the Muny. It's that pursuit of excellence for the enjoyment and enrichment of our audiences that keeps us raising the bar.